Welcome to Framework Fortune and welcome back Framework Fortune community. I am your host Ben and we've got our co-host H&H Trader in the building. He is alive today. How's it going tonight, Hal?
Going good, man. Crazy day in the market. My soul was taken, but it was, it was one of those times where, sometimes you got to tuck your tail and run.
Yeah, exactly. And it is time for the last rip. And we're going to recap the trades we took on the day, look for some possible trades tomorrow, and, see what else is going on. So let's start with the SPY. If you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com. It's free to sign up and be a member of that community. All types of stuff going on there. But the SPY today hitting all new highs. 462. We got another peak starting. It was looking a little bearish to me yesterday because of that little red candle, but, doesn't matter what you think. The SPY's going to run as long as they're pumping that money, and they are not slowing down, it looks like. I don't know when the taper's coming, but you can see almost straight up since that last
put on
dip.
that Superman cape.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I would expect a pullback from these highs tomorrow, but who knows? It could keep running. More than likely, probably will keep running. So today, we both took a couple of trades. You were trading pre-market. I was trading after market open, a little later than, even after the first 30 minutes, I didn't start trading. You got an SBEA. This was the soul taker today.
Boy, that thing, I was like, all right, this thing's going to definitely reverse a little bit. Boy. It just really let me down today. I guess the catalyst wasn't strong enough to keep it up. It ran a lot in pre-market. I traded in pre-market, made money, and then on that open, it took a big dip, and I was averaging down. Entered like around, that first entry was right up at the 1490s, somewhere in there. That was the first position that I took for a higher move. And it came on down, dropped down, and I added some more on the end of the dip. So come on down right there, that first green candle right there.
Oh,
right there, yeah. Started adding around there for a move back up. And then I was like, all right, if it breaks this bottom, I got to be out of here. At that point down here, I had added another 75 shares, brought my average down to like 1350 or something from up there at the 14s. And it just never reversed. So I was like, all right, it broke that little bottom and I was out. I was like, nope, not gonna do it.
Yeah, you can
nice
see
little $200 tick down.
Yeah, there's that little support line there that was trying to hold, and then it just dumped. Yeah, I even said that this morning when I started the live stream out there. I said this. I saw this when I was going through the stocks. Like I said, it's 30 minutes after market open. I was like, oof, this took some souls today. I didn't know it took your soul. I'm sorry, man.
Yep.
But it happens. But you got to get back on the saddle and get back into it. But OLB, you were swinging.
Still swinging.
Waiting, watching right now. So, I think you got in around probably the same time I did when I was trading it in the live stream this morning. See, I got in there 8:33 on that.
In there 8:36.
Oh, actually, 8:35. So yeah, we did. Is it that the same candle? Did we get in at the same place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So
I
yeah.
didn't even watch it though. I just bought and walked away from the computer.
Yeah. It's got very good PR.
Yeah.
They're going to be set to process MasterCard cryptocurrency. MasterCard's a huge company. OLB is not that big of a company, so that's going to be some big money for them in the future. So I just watched it bounce. Like I said, I just started trading right around 9, and it was making a nice little step up and kind of confirmed this trend line for me. I started drawing it. So I got in there, and then it had the nice rip, and I sold at that $10 area. $158 win.
Nice.
And it continued to run, but I'll take my win and get out of here. And then that trend line finally cracked So it got all the way up to 1280. So you had some profits you could have locked out, but I can see why you're swinging this because that PR is very big PR. And well, you tell us why you're swinging it.
So first of all, the Mastercard PR, and like you said, this is a smaller company that isn't just playing on the sentiment. They have some involvement in cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency management that's coming out. So it's not like they were just like, oh, we saw the cryptocurrency and we're on the outskirts. They're actually involved. So I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna swing this one for the next few days and see how it does. I only got 55 shares. Literally, I jumped in 50 and I was like, oh, I got enough to get 5 more. Let me get the 5 more.
Yeah, go put a little icing on the cake there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it held half of its gains pretty much. The daily chart, I don't like this big wick on the daily chart. Whoops, that's not the right place. Get over here.
Yeah, I was about to say that definitely I wouldn't have been holding.
No. But it did just break over all the EMAs today with that gap up. And then it closed with the 10-day pointing above the 200. So it looks like, that's nice upward momentum it's got. Yeah, so you can see a decent little picture there. So I think you can draw that support right across there, about that 790 area, it looks like, and the $8 area. That's what it's currently trying to hold.
Yep.
And if it can hold there, we could see it pop again. It's bullish now. It's above the EMAs. Now looking back on the chart, this pullback is not as bad as this. It gave its gains completely back on this rip, all the way back down. So this is the first time on this chart, on this daily chart, where this thing has held its gains at all. So that's a pretty good sign. And you can see actually on the daily chart that $8 line too. So as long as it holds $8, I think you're good to go, man.
Also, another thing that I looked at on OLB is back on that day of that spike back there with the red pull down.
Mm-hmm.
It was going up on sentiment of cryptocurrency. It didn't have any involvement. You remember when all those cryptocurrency stocks were popping? That's what that was. Yep. And it had no catalyst with it.
Yeah, February 10th. So, yeah, you're right. So now that it has a good catalyst, because I traded BTBT today, but we'll go ahead and bring it up. And we look back here around that time. Yep, February 10th was when OLB popped. And you can see that is right around when BTBT had its big run and then had that second lift off through there. And BTBT is in a nice triangle pattern about to break out. So we also have Bitcoin getting ready to test 65,000 for possible another breakup to new highs, and we got Ethereum that's just pushed over 4,500 today. So these crypto stocks, if the cryptos are running like that, these crypto stocks are going to get hot again. And I think you're positioned well. OLB with that PR in this hot crypto market, that's a high probability play, a high probability swing you got there. But BTBT, I saw that triangle, and let me go into a smaller time frame. It had pushed up and then pulled back down, and as soon as it started rebounding, I hopped in there. I looked at Bitcoin. I was like, oh, Bitcoin's pushing up. And it did climb up to this little peak, but it was a slow climb. And by the time it got up here, I was just like, this is not breaking the way that it should be breaking. BTBT, we know, can run dollars. But my entry was at 12.58, and about, an hour and a half later, it was at 12.88. That's slow for BTBT. So when it started kind of having this little rejection there, I just got out and locked in the $8 or $9 profit, bringing my total for the day to 167, I believe. So not a bad day for me. But I think you're set up in the OLB swing.
Nah, that's it. We're gonna see what happens over the next couple of days. I'm gonna just continue holding it, especially if it stays around my entry price, which is at the 830. It's literally 30 cents away from me. I'm down $19 on it, so it's not a bad loss.
No, no. If it holds 8, I think you're good to go. Now we didn't have really much else going on today. Let's
Um,
see. Let's look at the
there was
top.
one.
What was the
There
other
was
one?
one that I saw.
Oh,
Did you
see,
see?
look at that pop. That was an OTC stock.
Did you see? CAR.
No, I did not see CAR. Let's pull it up.
CAR
Woo!
went on a massive rip. I saw it this afternoon when I got home. I was like, what in the world happened in this stock?
It's not
Wall
a
Street bets.
Wall Street bets pushed it up. That's not a normal move for $100 stock. Like $100 stocks don't usually rip $400 in a day. That is a massive rip. That's why
Yep.
I don't really look at these. But good lord, if they're running like that, it doesn't matter.
Well, it was a low flow.
Oh, it's very low flow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all you said. Wall Street bets. Let's see.
Wall
We got a
Street
lot
bets.
of.
It has some earnings too.
Let's see. Let's check through all this PR here. Yeah, better than expected Q3 earnings. Added 1 billion to its buyback. Morgan Stanley boosted the price to 140. Well, he was really wrong. Let's see. Yeah, still talking about that. We got multiple halts. Hire cars. We're moving in sympathy with Avis budget and car lots. I think HYER is hire cars, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So this is one that I would like to trade. If this is moving in sympathy with that other one, yeah, because that ripped from $7 up to $9.74. That's a nice little pop there. Well, I got some lines on this one. I thought I remembered trading this. I'm gonna keep that on the watch list. Take some of this
What is
stuff
that
off
called?
here.
HER
H
HER
HYRE.
RE. All right, got it.
Yeah. And then car was the big one. So I'm gonna put car on here because if we see car running, then we know HYRE will probably run. So let's go back through that car news there, see if there's anything else that was important information that we might be able to find trades with. God, there was so much. So this is Avis. This is Avis rental car. True Car spikes. So I don't know what True Car is. If you want to Google True Car real quick and see what that ticker symbol is.
True car.
Cars.com sees a spike. That's another rental car one.
True car. TRUE. True car.
TREU.
U
UE.
UE.
Okay, so we got True Car, and then Hertz. Elon Musk, for some reason, tweeted about Hertz, so that's more manipulation. You know, Elon. Why would Elon? Come on, man. What is he doing? What is the Hertz ticker symbol? I thought it was HET. What is it? HE. I don't remember. I'll have to look that
was
one up too.
HTZ.
HTZ, is that what it is?
Thought it was.
Okay, we'll check it in just a second. And then Avis budget was being talked about on CNBC. Silvergate soars again.
Wait, is that Hertz that you were talking about? That is a okay, yeah, I do have the right one. It's an OTC. It's HTZZ.
Yeah, it's Hertz.
$35.
It's Hertz rental car. They're in the yours. What is it?
It's HTZZ OTC stock.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it went on a run from 30 to 46 today. So I don't care about Hertz then. I'm not trading any OTC stocks. But let's see. True. Yeah, True. Look at that nice rip. True, about 100 million shares. Car, 66. But HYRE, 21 million shares. That's the one I'm focusing on. Yeah, that's the one to focus on for us. Or at least I am anyway. Tomorrow to see if it gets another rip. If this thing continues. Because this thing didn't give its gains back. It only dropped 50%. From that whole run, so this thing could be. I mean, this type of heat moving the whole rental car market, we could see that continue tomorrow.
So funny.
What's that?
when you took those 4 shares on DWAC,
Oh yeah,
think about what that would have did here.
man. 4 shares at $100 would be $400, and then it runs to 545. So you'd make 445 a share, about $2,000 off a $400 investment. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. So we'll see if we can catch these rips, because HYER is actually pretty low on its daily chart too. It's below the 50 and the 200, so I want to get it back up there. I don't see it get back up there. May need to check for a shelf registration and see.
Oh, I was about to say that one does have a shelf.
HYRE does have a shelf?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll have to be aware of that. This thing does start ripping big at shelf registration. Could be enacted at any time. So I'm not going to swing this or anything. All I'm going to do is keep an eye on it for scalps with CAR. If I see car running, then I'll know that one's probably starting to run, and we keep an eye on it. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for this episode of The Last Strip, unless you got anything else, Hal.
No, that was it.
All right, well, guys, we'll be back tomorrow on both channels, live streaming. The day trades in the morning. If you haven't yet, go join frameworkfortune.com. It's free. Join us. Let's build this community to greatness. Appreciate everybody joining us as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.